And today we're going to be in conversation with Ramona Riley, who's a herbalist and CEO of the company with one of the best names ever, ready my G, Cosmic Wombman.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And Cosmic Wombman is a leader in providing natural holistic health care for the entire family. And of course, so yesterday, Roddy my G, we meds on mental health and emotional health. And we had therapist Sonia Winter advising that, we should consider, when considering our New Year goals, imagine it like it's food. You remember that part?
Yeah, man.
Remember that part? And like a food chart, and maybe we should have a goal for each domain. Now, with that in mind, we're offering expert advice for a goal from each domain. And since yesterday was mental and emotional health, today we are going meds
Holistic.
physical health.
Physical health.
And the importance of, enough people love do this, detox.
Yeah, what that mean though?
I don't know what it mean, and I know Sir Ramona can help you out, because I'm kind of lost.
I love your little name, I don't know.
Me don't know.
But we say welcome to Ramona. Good morning.
Hey, Ramona.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, we're
We're
good.
doing well,
We're good.
thanks.
Welcome. And
Happy
Happy New
New
Year.
Year.
Exactly. Happy New Year.
Saying that like all day, every
Yeah,
day.
it's not the right, because this is the week for it still.
Just a week, yeah. We're done with
I saw
it.
it, is there a rule? Is there a rule for it?
It might, it's not going to spill over.
For me, if I don't see somebody, even see somebody in March, like I say Happy New Year, because
Because the
man I
first
see it.
time?
Yeah, I saw me stay. I don't know about already.
No, I'm done.
After a week, it's a wrap.
I'm done.
Rough.
Good.
It's rough. It's rough. All right, so we're speaking about physical health, Ramona, and the importance of a detox. Now, first of all, for those who aren't quite familiar, what is a detox?
So detox, you can do that in many shapes, forms, and fashions. It really just depends on your goal, what that is. Now, there are detoxes where it's internal. So maybe you're using herbs and foods and that type of thing to cleanse the different systems in the body, right? For others, it could be something topical, right, that you're using, because of course the skin is the largest organ. So in cleansing, we want to also cleanse the skin. This is something that's important that we don't really talk about, right? You can cleanse through different water, the way you intake water. So it just really depends on what it is that you're doing. Exercising helps also when we're detoxing. So it depends on what your goal is, you know what I mean, and what condition your body is in. For me, when I'm detoxing, I use tonics to detox. I do dry brushing. Have you guys ever heard of dry brushing?
No.
Okay, so dry brushing is using a dry brush, a natural bristle brush or a natural loofah, and you brush the dry skin from the bottom of your feet all the way up, brushing the dry skin. When you get to the abdomen, you go in a circular motion, you stay there for a little while, and then you brush all the way up, you brush your arms, and then you go and do something that creates heat. So maybe it is that you go take a really hot shower. Maybe it is that you go now and go for a run or go for a walk. And that allows a lot of different systems to be cleansed just from topical. So when we're talking about cleansing and detoxing, we have to look at it from many other angles. It cannot just be the basic, I want to detox. As you said, what does that mean?
Yeah,
what does that mean, right? For most people, it is detoxing the digestive system, right? So they'll talk about the colon and the intestines and that type of thing. But when a client comes to me and wants to detox, I am detoxing their blood, I'm detoxing the nervous system, all the systems, circulatory system, all of that. But with that, we want to think also about the good things that we don't want to detox.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to ask you if there's such thing as a bad detox.
I think that you can remove the good from the body, and that in itself is bad, I think. So like that good bacteria, you ever heard of like good bacteria, bad bacteria, probiotics, that kind of thing? Right. So we want to make sure that the good bacteria is there, and then we're removing the negative or the majority of the negative bacteria.
Now, when we're talking about actions like these, it sounds like a half-hour thing. Dry brushing, do it, and I do it for today, and I'm good for the rest of the year. Is that a fair approach to it, or is it a lifestyle that I need to cultivate?
One time isn't going to do something. It's going to release some toxins from the body, but most people eat 3 times a day, right? So if you are doing dry brushing once a year, I don't know. You know what I mean? You might probably feel good the first 2 days because a lot of release has happened, right? A lot of toxins has come out of the body. But after 5 days, 10 days, 3 months, 6 months,
you're back to
it's
square
not,
one.
it's doing nothing because you're doing nothing, right? But in terms of dry brushing, I would definitely recommend probably if you can do this, and again, depending on your lifestyle, depending on what's going on with you, if you're suffering from a condition, right? That's what we want to look into as well. But dry brushing is something you can do maybe once a week.
All right.
You know what I mean?
So is it a case where, Ramona, where, because we spoke mostly like about like detoxing physically, is it a case that once you're detoxing physically, it affects the mental, or is there a separate process when you want to detox mentally?
I think that in detoxing the internal body, the mental is affected. There's no doubt about it, right? But there are things that you can do for the mental aspect from a holistic way that can help to purge, right, the mind or trauma or pain or hurt, right? So we can do things like visualizations and meditations and breathing techniques and putting yourself in different positions and just a part of self-care too, right? Because this is what it is, the self-care, right? The things that they don't tell us about. We take care of everybody else, but do we really do anything for self?
True.
Are we pouring from an empty cup? Yes, every day, all day, right?
All right. So now you know it's the time of the year, and I think, Ruddy, you might want to hear that part. It's that time of the year everybody will go jumping at the gym. Like quick and fast, or as my G's, I'm like to say, jumping at the Janet. You know the thing, go. Now, with that being said, no, Ramona. With that being said, is there a process in terms of like detoxing and the fitness journey? Is it advisable for persons to just right after the Christmas break just go straight into the gym?
I think that's fine. I do think that they have to be aware of their body, you know what I mean, what their body is used to, and don't just go like crackheadish, you know. So that's something that they need to think about, consult with someone, you know. But yeah, I mean, we get away with doing certain things in the holidays, right? And so now it's time to get back on track. It's the beginning of the year. Everybody has that little buzz in them. It's the beginning of the year. So why not take advantage of that if it's better for our health? What we have to do is focus on after the January. You know what I mean? What happens February? You know, because after January, February, they talking about all kind of chocolates and all kind of something. You understand? I'm not knocking it. I like chocolate. I'm just saying it's a huge shift. So we have to, as you said, lifestyle. Creating a certain lifestyle, and we can change over time. You don't have to get drastic. One thing, you change one thing. I'm not going to eat at a certain time. You know what I mean? Or when I wake up, I'm not going to eat heavy. Or I'm going to make dinner be my lightest meal. These are things that we can naturally just start to do. That doesn't take a lot of effort. You just have to shift up a 1-2 thing and we're good.
Talking about natural, we're talking holistic, we're talking herbal lifestyles, we're talking cleansing. And part of the challenge that many people have is the availability of some of these things and understanding what the purpose of some of our God-given herbs are. You spoke about loofah. I don't know if shells know loofah, but loofah me refer to like eggplant when it dry up and you strip off the shell and you get the thing on the inside. You know them thing that you...
That's a loofah? Isn't the loofah the
it comes from the tree.
Oh, I thought it was the little frilly thing that I'm using at the shower.
No, not that one.
See there?
You see all the old, you see the
well
old
done.
school, you see
Well
the
done.
old,
Well done.
All right.
Go on, too.
But my point is, a long time I don't see them thing there. So are some of the ingredients that we need to take care of ourselves readily available?
They're available. I mean, if you go into every health food store in Kingston, you're going to find the brush you can use for dry brushing or the loofah you can use for dry loofering. I mean, it's easy to find. It's just to know. You know, it's just the information.
So how do you help with acquiring that knowledge?
So I do a lot of consultations to be able to figure out exactly what is the best way to heal, treat, whatever. And detoxing is really the first thing I start with. So if you come to me with fibroids, or you come to me with high blood pressure, or you come to me with erectile dysfunction, I'm going to detox you first, no matter what, right? And so detoxing is a huge part of the process. So I create this type of treatment plan, including detoxing, to kind of get the person where they want to be, or even better, just depending on the situation.
I think I can jump in there, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but the reason detoxing might be so important is because the blood is what is carrying all the nutrients all over the body. And so you need to have that healthy blood flow. Yeah, you need to be purging and making sure that it can do the work that it needs to do. Yeah.
Yes, 100%. And a lot of detoxes don't include blood cleansing, and that's something we need to think about. So you buy a tonic and it's a detox and it's whatever, and you take it for 7 days and it makes you poop and all kind of stuff. Yes, but did it clean your blood? No, it probably just cleansed your digestive system. Right?
Wow.
So yes, but cleaning the blood is important, and we don't talk about that enough either.
All right. Of course, we can't let you leave without speaking a little bit more about Cosmic Wombman. Just tell the Bridge Nation a bit more of your business, and just more of the services that you offer.
So Cosmic Woman is a holistic business where we focus on healing the body from a natural holistic standpoint. So if it is different tonics that you need, if you're trying to heal infertility, if you are trying to, lose weight, whatever the case is, maybe the man, maybe the woman. When Cosmic Woman started, it was more womanly things that was being done.
I'm gonna touch upon that and say, warm to the man.
But that's why
you don't need be healthy as well.
Of course. So it's womb and it's man, right? So we focus on the womb, which is the second heart of the woman. If the woman's heart isn't healthy, then the whole world is like mash up.
Crisis,
It's not right,
Sure.
and that explains where we are right now in the world, right? Women are there's a disconnect, right, from our hearts. So we have the womb and we have the man. So we focus on both of them, and it is literally about being best version of self from a holistic standpoint. So using breath work to heal yourself, using color therapy to heal self, using sound therapy to heal self. I use all those things to heal my clients from whatever issue it is.
A good example of a healthy individual is being presented before us, but you turn off camera so them can't even see the glow of the skin and all of the fabulousness that you present, so that them can say, yeah,
no,
man.
No one told me where to turn.
She looks like the products she's advocating. And so we want to thank you, Ramona, for taking the time to come and share with us this morning. You've said what the services are, but where do them find you?
Okay, so Instagram is a great place to find me. TikTok is somewhere now that is apparently a good place to find me. But the phone number for Cosmic Woman is 406-2764. And it is an international business, so we have clients all over the world. So don't feel free if someone's somewhere else. They don't have to be in Jamaica. But healing is where it's at, so we have to do that. It's time.
All right. They're available on social media, and you got the number. Repeat the number for us one more time.
406-2764.
All right, got you.
That is Ramona Riley, Bridge Nation, herbalist and CEO of Cosmic Woman. Check her out today. Detox ready. You ready?
No, so I'm not going to stop pick on me.
But as I said,
thank you, Ramona.
I am ready. Me ready. That's some of just want
Thank you,
no problem, Ramona. But as I said, me ready. Some of just want to make sure it's like, Mrs. Clark want her hosts to be tip top shape.
Yeah, man.